Hello everyone. If you want to create a online store for your brand, Narrative Light theme is a very best choice because this theme created for promoting the branding purposes. No any other free theme support like this. So the Narrative Light theme is very best fit for your branding promotions. In this video, I will show you how to create your online store by using Narrative Light theme. Shopify is a best platform because we can set up our store easily in Shopify. There is a high design flexibility feature is available in Shopify, and lot of e-commerce tools available in-depth range of sales tools are available in Shopify. We can add applications to upgrade our Shopify store and added extra features in our store. Also, we can integrate hundreds of payment gateway, and help and support also very good in Shopify. That's why a lot of people are choosing Shopify to creating their online stores. Okay, in this video, we will create an online store for branded nail polish items. It's a woman fashion related products. We will add nail polish items only. I will explain you step by step how to create your online store by using this theme. The first theme, we need to install that Narrative Light theme in our Shopify account. After that, we will see one by one. Let me see how to install that theme and activate in our store. Just log in your Shopify account. Then you can see like this the dashboard. Then click the online store link. There is a default theme already available in your Shopify account. Okay, we just replace this theme. Just scroll down. You can see one section called free themes. Just click the explore free themes link. There you can see the narrative theme. This theme have inbuilt with 4 different styles. Just click that and we will use the second one, light. Then choose the add to theme library button and click that. This theme is very good for small catalog products. If you want to sell small group of products, this theme is a perfect fit. It takes few seconds to add in your theme library. Just wait. Okay, the theme just added. Then you select the actions drop down and click the publish link. Then click the publish button. The theme is published in our account. You can see the theme is published with the default contents. Okay. Now we are completed the first step. Then we are moving to the second one. Creating your store logo. Logos are very important for our branding purpose because logos just explain little bit about our product and services clearly to our customers. Logos are a graphical representation of our store. we can create our logos in 3 different ways. The first one is we can create the logo by using the Shopify free tool. The second one is we can hire a freelancer in a freelancing sites like Fiverr or freelancing.com or 99 designs like that. Then we'll get the logo in 3 or 4 days. The third one, if you are a designer and you have some design skills, you can use the photo editing tool like Photoshop. So you can create your logo yourself. So these three different ways are useful to create our logos. In this video, I will show you how to use the free tool provided by Shopify. Just click the browser tab and hatchful.shopify.com. This is the free tool provided by Shopify.com. We can create our logos within few minutes by using this tool. Using this tool is very simple process, not any complicated steps involved. Just click the get started button. Within a few clicks we can create our logo. Our store is related to health and beauty, so I select this niche and click next button. Then you choose any of your preferred icon. I just select one, then click next button. Just click give the business name. Okay, then click the next button. We are creating this logo for our online store, so choose the first one and click the next button. After that, we can see the lot of logo options for our store. We can choose our best one. This is the way to create our logo by using Shopify.com's free tool. I already created a logo for this demo store, so I am using my created logo I created my logo by using Photoshop. Okay, this is the logo I created. Narrative theme light, this is a theme name, then nail polish brands. Okay, so we are ready to use this logo in our store. Okay, let me see the next step. Creating store collections. Creating store collections is a very important step in our theme development process. Okay, actually collections are here renamed to product categories. We can call collections in another name is product categories. Yeah, every store have product categories because we can then only we can easily identify the products to our customers easily. So the creating collections is an important step. Let me see how we can create the collections in Shopify store. Creating collections is a very simple process. You just click the products link in the menu item, then you can see the collections link. Just click that, create collection. Okay, I already told we are creating a small group of products, so I am not creating a multiple collections in the store. So I called all products in a one group, that's called the products. So we create a collection for products or our products. Okay, so our products is a collection name. Then this is the description area. You just ignore that because this is the optional field, and also you can upload a collection image here. This field also a optional field, you can just ignore that. The main important thing is we need to give a conditions to connect our product with the collections. Okay, we can give the conditions in lot of ways, but I am always choosing product tag as a main condition. See here, we can give the conditions by product title, product type, vendors, price. There is a lot of options are available in Shopify, but here I am choosing product as tag is my condition and it must equal to my keyword. nail polish, then second one nail. Okay, so all conditions done. That's any condition. If a product must match any of these product tag, it will be display in the our product section. This is the condition. Okay, that's all the creating the collections stem. So we can easily create a collections in Shopify. Then once you've done it, just click the save button. If you want to create multiple collections, just hit the create another collection and do the same work repeatedly for your new collection. Just give the title and assign a tag and click the save button. So you can create another collection. We completed the third step. Let me go to the next one. Installing applications. Applications are very useful in Shopify because the applications are the ability to increase the usage feature in your store. Because customers can easily get more features by using applications. There is a lot of applications available, so you can use the applications as per your preference. Here in this video, I prefer to use just two applications for the sample purpose. One is contact us form builder and another one is for dropshipping products. If you have your own products, you can directly upload in the product section. Otherwise, you can use the dropshipping application. So let me see how we can installing apps in Shopify. For installing apps, just click the apps link in your Shopify dashboard and click the visit the Shopify App Store link. First one, I want to install contact form. Okay, there is a lot of applications available, but I am choosing here the particularly Nerdy contact form. Just click that and click the add app button. Okay, then click the install app button. This app installed in a few minutes. This is actually a simple app. This is the contact form preview. We don't need the title actually. Okay, I just remove the title, contact as title. Then I just save the form. Okay, so the installation is very simple. We will manually install this. Just we need to copy this small short code in our contact page. Okay, we will do this later. Then we will install the another one application. Next application I prefer to install for dropshipping products. If you have your own products, you don't need any applications for that. But if you want to sell the dropshipping products, you need some best dropshipping applications. The main advantage using the dropshipping applications is we don't carry the inventory with us. But if we are direct selling, we need a inventory with us. So the dropshipping is very useful in many ways because we have a small capital is enough to start our own online store. If you prefer the Chinese product, I suggest you to use Oberlo or this one, Epperlo, dropshipping brand and branding, because this application is very easy to use and we can sell any products. Yeah, almost all products are from China only. The main disadvantage is the Chinese products are taking 20 to 30 days for delivering time. If you prefer a US based or UK based dropshipping company, you prefer just this application, Spocket. Spocket is a good one. Let me install the Epperlo application for this store. Just click the add app button. Then click the install app button. Okay, that application is installed. Just click the next button and start button. Okay, we are ready to add the products from the dropshipper. The settings you can adjust in the My Account. You can do all things here, just the pricing rules, reward systems, custom package, all necessary things we can do through My Account section. Dropshipping is very easy business. Actually, we don't need to keep any inventory. If you receive any order, just forward to the supplier. They will deliver the product to your customers. I already told this store is created for a women's fashion, particularly for nail polish brands. Okay, we installing apps. We done that. Then we are move to the next step, adding all important pages. What are the important pages? Every store needs some pages, are very very important to the customers as well as the advertising networks. Okay, because for example, if you choose the Facebook or Google Ads, they will require some information about the store owners. They are privacy policy, terms of service and refund policy. This type of informations are very important for the customers, because customers will understand your service and all the terms of service from your store. Then only they want to place a order in your store. So we need to create these stores. These pages are very important. I will show you how to create these pages in Shopify account. Just access your Shopify account dashboard and click the online store link. You can see a section called pages. Just click that. Right now there is no any pages, so the list is empty here. Just click the add page button. The first page we are going to create a about us page. Actually, before you creating this page, you prepare yourself for perfect content. What you want to explain to your customers. Here in this store, I am creating a demo purpose, so just I am putting a demo text only. Welcome to our store. I am just putting a demo text. Okay, just click the save button. Then we are going to create another page. We can use them. We have a free tool in Shopify available to create these important pages. There are ready-made templates available, so we can use those templates. Just click the settings link. Okay, see here the last section is called legal. Just click that. We can see each page here. We can create it from the template. The first one is refund policy. Just click the create from template button. The text is generated. You just copy all the text and paste it in your new one. This is for refund policy. You give a title. Okay, so just click the save the page. Okay, the page was created. Now we are going to create another page. Just click the create another page link. Let me see in the tool. The next page is privacy policy. Just click the create from template button and copy all the text. Just paste it here. Here privacy policy here. And click the save button. Then we are going to create our terms of service page. Just click the create from template link. Ctrl A, copy all the text and click the create another page. Terms of service, give a title and just paste here and click the save button. Once again I mistyped here, I think. Yes, terms of service. Okay, yes. Okay, the page was saved. Okay, now we created 4 important pages. Another one is a contact us page, right? Okay, just create a contact us and we are going to put a short form. Yes, you just copy the short code and paste it here. Show the HTML and just paste it here. Okay, save. That's all. Let me see the page in live mode. Okay, this is our contact page and some other pages already created there. We will see on the once we integrate all those pages, we will check in 1 second. Okay, okay, adding all important pages. This step we completed just now. Then we are moving to adding products step. Okay, this is the 6th step. Okay, close this window. Close this window. Okay, adding products is we can add through the Everlow application. Just click the find product. Here you put the nail polish. Okay, then just hit the search. You can see lot of nail polish brands are showing now. Just you add. In the store I am adding only 10 products. You can add multiple products for your categories. Okay, so just this one, this one, and this one, this one, This one I don't count how many products. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, we will add another set of 5 products. It takes some time to load. Okay, now we can see this next page. This product, this product, this product, and choose this one. Okay, let me choose this one also. Okay, I think we added 10 products. All these products are added in import list. Okay, our next step is just assign the tag and click the push button to add all products in the store. Just click this one and okay, so just click the push to store. Then second one, this one, we need to repeat the step for every product. Repeat the product. Okay, then we just assign the tag and click this push to store button. Just assign the tag and click push to store button. Then assign the tag and click the push to store button. Then assign the tag and click the push to store button. Then assign the tag and click the store button. Okay, now we added all products to the store. Okay, this one is missing, just click that. Okay, we added all products in our store. Let me see this in our Shopify account. Okay, just click the products link. Okay, all products are added and all are active. This one only 0 stock, that's not an issue, but other products are very good quantity of stocks, so they okay, we added a stock photo, added products. Okay, we completed the 6 steps. The next one is the stock photos. Actually, stock photos are very useful to promote your products through the images. We can use the stock photos in slider and other important sections in our store. I suggest you one website that we can easily get the stock photos from there. We don't need to pay anything, or we don't need to get a license for your usages. The stock photos are very important and you need to choose those photos wisely. I will show you here you can see the pixels.com. In this website we can get the best free stock photos for our store. There is a lot of online sources available to get the stock photos, but this one we have the millions of photos available, so we can get easily for any type of category, so we can get easily photos from this website. Okay, I already collected some photos. These photos are I already collected from pixels.com only. So let me use these photos in our store. After collecting your stock photos, we are ready to go the last step, just updating our theme settings and front page optimization. This is the very important step because it's almost the final stage. Once we complete this, we are ready to promote our site. We can ready to start our website on live. Let me see how to update the theme settings and front page optimization. I am closing this window, this one, and this one also don't need hereafter, I think. Okay. Right now we added 2 applications only. If you want, you can add any more applications you want. Okay, we are updating the front page now. Just click the online store link. And click the customize button. Before that, let me see how the website is looking in live mode. Okay, live mode is looking like this. Now we are start updating the front page and all the theme settings right now. I will show you one by one after update. Okay, the first one we are going to update the header section. Just click the header section, then select image. Okay, I want to show the logo height is completely full height 60 pixels. Then just select the logo, upload an image. Just now I uploaded the logo. Just logo uploaded and select the button. Then click the button save. After that, a transparent logo. I am not creating a transparent logo separately. I just used the same logo what I uploaded earlier. Okay, so that's all. Then after that we need to choose the navigations and okay, still we don't create the navigation menus, so we will do that. Before updating the theme settings and homepage optimization, I suggest to create the menu items, because menu items we will use in the top of the website and also in the front side, also in the footer side. For creating menu items, you just click the online store link and click the navigation link. Okay, the first one is main menu. I just delete the catalog section, then home, then our products. Okay, just add and contact us page, pages, just click the contact us page and click the add button. Okay, that's it. In the main menu, just save the menu. You can add multiple items in main menu or any menu, just like FAQ or blog section or anything you want to add in the main menu section. Here I am just adding 3 menu items only. Okay, let me see the footer section. In footer menu, we will add all the important pages. I just remove the existing item, that's a search option. We don't need that, so I delete that field. Okay, then we are starting to add menu item. The first one is about us, and the second one is privacy policy. The third one is refund policy. The fourth one is terms of service. The last one is contact us. Okay, we added all these important pages. We will show this menu item in footer area. Okay, then after that, just click the save button. Okay, the footer menu is updated. Now we are completed the navigation works. We are ready to start the optimization, the theme settings and the front page optimization. Okay, the primary navigation is a main menu. The secondary navigation we don't need that, so we will remove that. Okay, the primary menu only enough. Okay, then we put a search option here. Okay, then we want here the option we can show announcement in the top side of the page. See here, announce something here. We can put just like this. Free US shipping available for above $75 orders. It's above 75. Okay. We can give an announcement to our customers like this. If you want, you can give a link also, so that's optional. Just ignore that. Just this is only enough, I think. Okay, then just click the save button. Okay, we completed the header section. Then after that we are moving to the next one. So the slideshow video. Okay, you can add a slideshow video here. You can display a YouTube video. The first one, you create a video for your products or your service or your brand, anything you want. You can create a video, and after that you just upload it in YouTube. Then you take the URL, and here you can update. That particular video will be shown in the web store as a slideshow. Okay, here the alternative option available, that's we can upload the cover image itself. So I am just using to upload the cover image. I'm just using this one. Okay, we just select the product. We can update the heading. Premium nail brands. Okay, so just click the save button. Okay, the changes are saved. Then after that you can create multiple slides actually. Okay, so the slide title, and you can update this the slide title and button. Button text also we can change, and we can give a link to a particular collection. So we will go to create a next one. Okay, the image slide, we are going to the next one, say image slide. This one, and select the product and edit the text, heading text, best. And quality products. Okay, just click the save button. Okay, the 2 sliders enough, I think, but you can add multiple sliders in this section. Okay, the slideshow is completed. Then after that, the next section is image with text. Okay, just click that, upload an image. Then just select that particular image and give any title. Okay, latest trend, and just click the save button. You can update the text here. Okay, this is the heading only I am updating here. Then the next one is talk about your brand. This is the, here we need to upload a background image. Can use this image. Okay, just select, our brand, our brand advantages. Just make the text color brighter. Okay, then you can give the text here, any text you can. I just copy about sample text and paste it here. Okay, yeah, that. Then just click the save button. Okay, the next section, again a image with text. Just click that, select the image, okay, we will choose this one. Select, okay, you just click the save button. Okay, we can link to about us. Yes, button link is going to about us page. About us. Okay, just click the save button. Okay, the next section is gallery. Just choose a image from our collections. Let me choose this one. If the image size is larger, it takes some time to upload. So trying to reduce the size by any photo image editing tools like Photoshop or any other online tools before you uploading. Otherwise, I will choose the existing image here. Okay, that's all. Then just select and click save. Okay, we are going to let me go to the next step. Okay, so the next one is custom content. This is the custom content. It's the text only content. So you can edit the text just by clicking this link. You can edit the text here. You can give the text and anything. I just ignore that. Okay, let me go to the gift card. You just choose a image for a gift card. Let me choose a free shipping in US only. We can not only a gift card, we can announce anything here. Okay, that image is select. Just click the select button. Replace the title. Free shipping on US. Okay, just give that and click the save button. Okay, then almost we completed the store design. We are in the last stage. This is the featured slider. Just going to there, select an image. You can choose any image. I just choose the existing one. Then you choose the second one. Then you choose the third one. Then just select. Okay, the 3 slides are enough, so I just remove this last one. The cover setting is here, so just select the cover photo. Let me choose the cover like this one. Actually we need some more images, but I am choosing the existing images here. Okay, then just click the save button. Okay, yeah. Just we will change the text color to this one. Okay, just save. Okay, this is the read our blog section. Actually we don't, right now I hide that. If you want you can activate and just edit the contents. Okay, now we are in footer section. The first one is already the footer menu activated. Just social icons are enabled, show payment icons, so everything we are enabled here, so there is nothing to update. Okay, so just save. The another one thing we can do in the theme settings is we can update the social media icons. See here we can change the colors, typography, and a lot of options we can do in the theme settings. The favicon is very important element. It's using for, see here in each browser tabs there is a small icon is displaying. Okay, if you upload a favicon image we can see a small piece of image here. That's why the option is called favicon. It's a small image file. You create a small image file and upload it in this field. Then the social media icons we need to activate. We need to put our social media links. Okay, if you don't, right now we are not giving any links. I am just giving the hashtags, so you can replace it with your own social media links. So I am giving the Facebook link, let me see, yes, just Facebook link, Twitter link, and Instagram and YouTube. Then we will give another one, Pinterest also we will give. Okay, so 5 social media links we are giving here, and I just click the save button. Okay, the changes are saved. Okay, let me see the store in live mode. Okay, let me see the store. Just I refresh. Okay, hide bar. Okay, this is everything updated. This is the top announcement bar. If you want to hide it, just click the print mark. This is the logo. Actually the color scheme is not good behind the black. We can change it for the white, so we will do that in our real logo. Here is the menu items. Okay, in a white space it looks good. The menu items is this. We can search here. So the next one, we can this tab is multiple tab. Okay, the second one is the very important announcement section about our brand. So the third one is the brand advantages. This one, okay, the free shipping area. So here we are giving the showcase our product, and the footer section. Okay, and also the footer section included with the social media icons. Let me see the collections page. These are the collections we uploaded from the Everlow application, right? These are the collections. These are the collection of products. Okay, yeah, these are the products we are selling in our store. This is the contact us page. Okay, other pages, let me see. For example, it's a terms of service page we will see. Okay, this is the terms of service page. Okay, that's all guys. Creating a Shopify store is a very easy process, but you need to do that properly. If you have any questions, just comment me. I will reply you. If necessary, I will create a separate video for that, for your comment also. Thank you for watching. See you again on next video with another theme. Thank you very much. Bye.